Hey, what's up? So in this video, I want to quickly walk you through the experience I've had with PPC Ad Lab from the start, and I'm going to show you kind of how I'm using it, what I think is great about it, what needs improvement, and why I think it would be a good fit or why it wouldn't be a good fit for entrepreneurs and small businesses or affiliate marketers. So what I want to start with is kind of the front end and what they say. Really PPC Ad Lab is basically a quick audit tool at its heart, where you're able to kind of see for a particular keyword and a particular area, and you can do multiple keywords and areas, what ads are being shown in the local market for that particular search. So really what they're kind of showing is, if somebody's doing a search for workers' compensation, you would actually want to use this and be more specific in a town name like Philadelphia, Los Angeles, or more specifically in a small area, the local town names. Like I live in Berwyn, I would use Berwyn, Radnor, Wayne, Devon, stuff like that, as opposed to Philadelphia if I was looking to improve my personal results. Now, if I'm looking to do it as an audit for a client, I'm obviously going to use whatever keywords and what areas they're targeting. So really what it's going to do is it's going to pull a lot of data about the ads for your client or for your business, as well as your competitors. And it can also be used as a great prospecting tool. And so they say it's an X-ray vision for Google Ads. Really what it again is going to focus on is pulling in all the data of how many people are advertising for a particular keyword, what their I guess the volume, how many times they're running it, when they're running it, and it will share quickly and easily all the ads. So you don't have to keep going back into Google and searching and only seeing 3 ads at a time. If you run this for a week, you can find, I think they say, up to like 75 different competitors for a particular keyword they found. For my particular searches, I've found quite a number as well for particular keywords and areas. So really what it's going to do is you're going to set up a job. You're going to set kind of how often you want it to run, whether you want it to run by minute, by hour, by day. If you want to track a specific client domain, you can do that. You select the country, the results for Google that you want, the cities or town names, and then keywords are real simple, and then desktop or mobile. Once you do that, you just set the program to run, and it runs over a period that you already specified in the run profile, and then you get to see the results. And I'll show you here is more details, but basically it's supposed to give you an idea of an hour by hour market analysis by how many competitors are running ads during that time. So 0 through 8, for example, this would be 8 a.m. on Friday. They found 9 different ads running at that time. 9 a.m. on Sunday, they found 14, and we'll go into it. They will show you the competitors' ads as well as their landing pages, which I think is super valuable for me, because it can allow me to click to the landing page without charging somebody else for the click, because I just think that's bad juju, quite frankly. And so I like that I can see their landing pages and see how the ads are running for my client and when doing something for a prospect. You can see again how many keywords people are running for a particular keyword, how many competitors are doing it, and which keywords they're choosing. Choosing the device, and then we can use this as a prospecting tool. So very cool stuff is you can actually, once you see the results and you get a list of these competitors that are all doing it, if you're using it as a prospect, I can then pull their names and their information with reasonable confidence. A lot of this stuff is still going to be info at or marketing at, but from time to time you do get a bobjones@gmail.com or something like that, which can be very very valuable. So before I go into the back end, I do want to also point out that there is white label client reporting, which I think is super valuable. So I'll share with you kind of how I've white labeled it, but more specifically, it's so that if you are running this on behalf of a client and you're doing if you run an ad agency or something like I do, I can white label this so that my clients don't go to PPC Ad Lab. Now, granted, I'm doing this as part of my service, so if they wanted to go there, they can go and buy the tool. But at the end of the day, if you are going to charge people for these audits and these reports, it is good to be able to white label it. So that said, let's jump in and see what the back end looks like. Okay, so here we are in the back end of PPC Ad Lab. As you can see, I've set it up with a white label domain for reports.im814.com. You can only use one company, so I have a couple different ad agencies that I work with, DIY, 814, and Ortho Advertising. But I'm going to do this for 814 specifically. What you'll see here is kind of some jobs that I've run, but what I want to focus on is the left side real quick. It gives you the simple dashboard, campaigns, emails, help docs, and a roadmap, as well as the credits here. So it gives you an idea of what your monthly credit usage is. Sorry, the phone rang there. And so basically on the left side, you'll see the credits, and what you do is you get a certain amount of credits depending on what your pricing plan is on a monthly basis. So I've used a couple thousand so far this month. I've got 85% of my credits available still. The good thing is if I only use this many and I still have 21,000 at the end of the month, it actually rolls over. So the next month I would have, quick math, 46,000 credits available of my 25,000. So it is continuing to roll over like minutes used to with your cell phones. If you understand that, you're a little bit older like me. But basically, the cool thing is it's really simple. It's one keyword for one location for one search equals one credit. So as we go in and we break down some of the rounds, the round is basically the number of searches. Each time we do one of these searches, it'll show you exactly how many credits you're using and the like. So let's go into the back end, or before we do that, simply we have on the top we have active jobs, running jobs, paused jobs, completed jobs. The job name is here. I like to just kind of basically use the core component of what keywords and where. The profile is how often it's running, every hour, 3 times an hour, every 3 hours, what have you. The output, the heat map chart, we'll go into the status. Rounds, how many rounds have been completed. For instance, this one's done it 47 times. There are 9 left. It is still running. Last run, I'll show you today's date. And then if I want to put a tag, so I make it very obvious about what I'm running. But if you want to just make a tag by by city name or keyword name or client name or what have you, you can put whatever tags you want. You can quickly duplicate a job. So I find this valuable if I'm going to run multiple campaigns, excuse me, in an area, or if I want to quickly say, all right, I did Invisalign on the main line. If I wanted to, or Invisalign Houston, if I want to turn this to Philadelphia or Los Angeles, I can quickly just copy the job and then go in and edit it and take it from there. I can add tags, I can pause or start the job with these, and I can delete the job. Running jobs are easily sortable, completed jobs easily sortable, active jobs, and the like. Okay, so let's go into a client report, for example. This is a client that's running looking to find out what the competition looks like for dental implants. We did just a quick 2-day campaign. So to show you how the jobs work, when you want to edit it, you can edit the names, you can edit the round limits, you can put the client domain in here if you want. This just kind of changes the run profile. So I can do this literally daily, at 12 p.m., hourly, all these different things, all are available, or you can create a custom campaign, and literally it just allows you to go by hours, minutes, days. I can run it only at a specific day of the month. If I only wanted to run it on the 14th of every month, I could do that. If I only wanted to run it on Monday through Friday or only on Tuesdays, basically just click those. If I only wanted to see what's going on at from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., I would simply just use 8 to 17. It is based on military time in my view, because I'm in the U.S. I do know that other countries use this as kind of their standard, but there's no AM or PM here, so you just have to do the math. Or if you want to just do, again, every minute, every 30 minutes, or what have you. So let's go ahead and click on that. We'll leave it on daily. Daily every 3 hours, and this is going to preview when it's going to run next. So again, today it's Wednesday the 16th here, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., and then midnight. It will be running, and then of course it continues on. Country, I'm in the United States. What I'm doing is targeting certain locations there. They have multiple areas that they're targeting in the New York area. So you can create as many as you want or as few as you want. Now, again, remember that one keyword, one location equals one search or one credit. So we also have a couple different keywords that we're looking for to see what the competition looks like. Desktop, mobile, and then basically what it's going to show me is the credit usage for this job, which is 528. Now I can also get notified if I want when first advertiser results are found. So if I've been running it for, again, 20 rounds, and then all of a sudden a new advertiser pops up, I can be notified by email, which is super valuable. So I can know that there's a new advertiser on the block and check them out. Again, let's see, sorry. Close that, and then I can add an email campaign. So if I wanted to start, doing stuff for the prospecting, I can do that. But I want to focus on that right now because I don't think that's as important. And save job. So now that we've seen how to set the job up, let's see what the results look like. So again, what we're going to do is then hit a heat map chart, and what this is going to quickly do is show me all the advertisers that have been advertising in this market during that particular campaign. So again, real simply, it's a lot of advertisers. What we can see is how many of them are in each keyword. So NY Smile Clinic is only doing all on 4 as the keyword. Forever Smile is doing the multiple keywords, and again, it'll show you how many keywords of each one. So if I did 30 keywords, it would show me how many of the 30 keywords they chose. This shows you the locations count. How many of the locations are they advertising in? The target is 11 for my campaign, so these people are running in all of the targeting areas, whereas Forever Smile is only doing 5 of them. Ads count, simply, this is how many different ads they're running. So think about 11 locations, 3 different keywords. They saw 303 different ads running. Now, something cool here is I told you about the prospecting part. So if I was just trying to figure it out, if I didn't have a client in the area and I was willing to just go for as many clients as I wanted in an area, which I don't do, I think that's bad juju. If I wanted to say, hey, look, let's try and get in touch with all these different people, literally all you do is click that button right there, or I can click on these and then do a contact lookup for all of them. These credits are used for each domain where a contact is successfully retrieved. If you do not wish to use credits for lookup, please click cancel. I'm going to click cancel, but basically it allows you to quickly look up all of them so you don't have to quickly type or punch in all of these different search things. Now, that X shows they don't have contact information for them, which is okay. So let's try a different one just for these purposes. Now again, this is not perfect. As we found, info at is a very generic. It's 94% confident. I'm not really a fan of this, but I don't like to use the infos. This is ask at. So again, I'm not going to just burn up credits for the point, but what you can do is if you don't mind burning up your credits, you can just simply find a company like this, click on that, and figure out exactly what their contact information is. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it can be valuable. So all right, let's dig in. So let's just say, for example, that I want to see exactly what NYC Center for Dental Implants is doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on that, and that's going to bring me up a report. Now this report, as you can see up here, shows up in my domain or my URL, so I can simply copy that and send it to NYC Center for Dental Implants if I wanted to, and say, hey, your custom Google Ads local market audit is here. This is for February. It shows me literally what keywords in each towns they're doing. This one particular is East Meadow, New York. It shows me when their ads were running and how many people were, or how many ads of theirs were running. So, if we look at daily total, we have 14. Overnight, we have 3, 2 in the morning, 4 here. So it shows me kind of what's going on, and then what are the competitors during that particular period of time. So the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, these are all the competitors, and it shows where they are versus all the competition that they saw. And so, if they were my client, I could say, hey, look, Clear Choice is outspending you, Island Dental Associates is outspending you, but you do have to compete with all these different people. Again, that's just for the one area. We can see it again for the Bronx, for Midtown Manhattan. So let's continue to scroll down. As you can see, all that stuff is really, really valuable in my opinion. So you can get real deep and share as much information with the client or prospect as you want. But this is where I continue to get excited, because once we get past all this competitive information, we start to get into the actual ads. So we can see what the top seen ads are for NYC Center for Dental Implants.com. We can quickly click on this button. On this link, and it'll take me to their landing page, so I can see exactly where they're going, what they're doing, what their landing page looks like. It tells me what the keyword was. This is all in 4. This is dental implants near me. It'll show me what town, and the time is. I don't know. I don't find that useful at all, but it shows me exactly what the ads are. So again, this is an all-on-4 dental implants ad. This is a general dental implants ad. This is a dental implants near me ad. So again, in the different areas, I can start to see what people are doing as far as price points. I can see, more importantly, competitors. So this is a pretty interesting one. I actually know this because I've researched it a couple times. What you'll see is the different pricing that people use. This is $19.49 or $4.99. We fixed $12.95 implants. Something interesting to note there. What I will show you is this person says all on 4 starting at $12.5, but their ad starting at $11.5. So that's actually a problem. This person's actually spending a lot of money, because dental implant ads are expensive, to drive people to an ad or to a landing page that tells them a different price than their actual advertising. So I know that users, prospects of this particular ad will probably get pissed off when they find that they're advertising $11.5 and they're landing on a page that says $12.5. So might be worthwhile to reach out to this person and say, hey, by the way, your landing page is showing different pricing. Now, I also know that they have a $12.5 ad that's running, again, just from doing research on them. So I know that they've actually got multiple ads, so they may be in a testing phase, but it's just good information to find. So that's a quick rundown of the actual heat map. So something also cool, going back to that, sorry. Going back to the heat map, they have a quickly visible V2 button here that I think is valuable, and it's hard to see on some of them. But really quickly, what V2 does is it shows you an overview of that advertiser's information. So here we found 117 competitors in that market. So I told you earlier in this video, you can find up to 75. We found 117 competitors. This particular client, NY Smile Clinic, is ranking number 8, this prospect, I should say. Are they using ad extensions? Are they using phone extensions? Are they, how many keywords of theirs have been seen? How many different unique ads are out there? Inline maps. Shopping ads, local service apply for certain businesses, not for this. If they were a plumber, you could see local service ads. If it's e-commerce, shopping ads, stuff like that. Quickly, you can click on the ads button. And again, you can kind of see they're doing an all-on-4 implants for $13.95, a full mouth implants for $84.95. So again, there's some inconsistency here in the messaging from them. So again, just if you were running it yourself, you'd say, hey, look, man, I'm not doing a great job. But if you're looking for them as a prospect, you could call and say, hey, my agency just did an audit. I found that your current campaign is a little inconsistent. Sometimes you're doing, and it might be intentional, but sometimes you're doing a monthly price. Sometimes you're doing, just a big number. What have you found? What are the results that you're getting? And then further down, we can see their competitors. Again, we already talked about the allin4.com with the inconsistent ad here. For some reason, it's showing not New York Smile Clinic, which is obviously not a competitor. But you can see kind of how generic some of these people are doing. Cosmetic dentistry grants obviously doesn't make much sense. Same day teeth replacement with 0 price point. They do offer 0% financing. Is that something that we should be doing if this is your client? It's a good opportunity to kind of show without having to click on a ton of different people. Show what's out there. Show what people are using. Show the keywords that are getting there and getting traction. Top seen means these are the things that are seen most. So the number one ad for this particular set of keywords is this particular ad. So they're getting a lot of people seeing this ad. But whether or not it's converting because of the difference in 11.5 and 12.5 is important. It's again just a simple and easy way to kind of track what's happening with the front end. Keywords. So we can see how many competitors are using different keywords. So there's 94 competitors using dental implants near me. There's 73 for dental implants. There's 50 for all-in-4. So just interesting to note that if your client isn't doing all-in-4 but provides that service, it might be worth checking it out because there's less competition. We can also see kind of how they break down as far as again how many people are using maps, extensions, phone extensions, related search terms. All-in-4 dental implants cost. A lot of people are using affordable dental implants. A lot of people are using. So it gives you a quick way to kind of track whether or not that's worthwhile. Again, competitors, competitor visibility, clear choice is on all kinds of different things. What I do like to see is kind of competitors by competition, and I like their average ad position. This is super valuable to me. If I'm, again, for example, if I'm working for foreversmile.com, I can quickly see that their average ad position is 4.1 versus Clear Choice, who's really outspending and dominating the market, or Dentist of Riverdale has a better position, has more unique ads, they're shown more frequently, stuff like that. So I can kind of really quickly see kind of what the competition is doing as compared to my campaigns. And again, there are a lot of competitors out here, but it gives me a quick way to do that. So that's kind of a quick rundown of the heat maps as well on the back end. And so the next thing I want to do is kind of show you the training. Okay, so quickly, this is in your members section. Once you sign up, there's all kinds of bonus material. There's about 35 lessons. What they do is they cover how to train your VA to look up contacts when Hunter.io fails, and Hunter.io is what they're using to look up. Adding custom code to the advertiser page, chatbots. This is part of the white label stuff. There's cold calling scripts. There's outreach examples. How to warm up email addresses. Cold email templates for your prospecting. Converting and non-converting keywords for each a lot of different niches. Prospecting methods. How to integrate with high level. There's again affiliate resources. There's Ad Lab live call recordings. Every week they do a weekly roundtable of what's new and some training on how to use it, but more importantly, how to use it more effectively to gain new business, whether you're doing it as an ad agency or if you're doing it just to help out your own clients. It has a ton of different stuff they're creating every single week. So a lot of valuable content in there, as well as just having the use of the tool. All right, so the final part of this is going to be pricing. Now, this is kind of their V1 pricing, their version 1 pricing. I'm working on making sure that my link gets you to the version 2 pricing. So I might be recording this in a second piece and just deleting this part. But right now, what you have is there's a 47 per month plan, a 127 per month plan, and a 397 per month plan on the front end. But more importantly, what I want you to do is I want you to try this out for free. So with the free trial, you get 500 credits. With my link, you'll get an additional 250 credits. This should give you basically everything you need to do to really get a good feel. 750 credits is a decent amount of credits to just see how the tool works. Now, it's not going to be something where you're going to be able to run a ton of searches and be able to use it for a month, but they do give you, I think it's a 2-week trial. May only be 7 days. I honestly, it didn't matter to me. I was immediately happy to start as soon as my trial time ran up. But basically what it gives you the ability to do is all kinds of different things. I do think that all these plans are outdated, and I'm working on getting you the V2 pricing, which I'll show you in just a second. But I do want to point out one thing. Once you get started with the free trial, you get 500 credits. With my link, you get 250 additional credits. What I want you to do, and you can do very easily, is reach out to the team at PPC Ad Lab once you get started and ask for a short, like 15-minute demo with them where they'll kind of walk you through everything that they think is relevant based on what your needs are. So if you're an ad agency, they're going to walk you through that. If you're an affiliate marketer, they'll walk you through that. If you're doing this to help out a client, they'll walk you through that. But what they'll do, and they did for me, is they actually gave me an additional 500 credits based on that. So they're really generous about the number of credits that you can try out the tool with. But let's pause this right here, and I'm going to show you the back end, which is the V2 pricing. All right, so here we are, and again, I'm working with the guys here to make sure that you get access to this as part of this. So the V2 plan that I am on currently is the charter plan. I'll be honest, I'm getting 24,000 credits per month. As you can actually see, it's 25,000. I've got $197 a month cost. This gives me everything I really need in the campaign. I guess they do this kind of just give you a weird idea of looking at things. There is an annual plan, which is also valuable if you're looking to save some money. But basically, what they include that I think is valuable is the weekly roundtable calls. 25 niche keyword list, which I think is valuable. Again, in the training here, you'll get the converting and non-converting keywords, which I think is super valuable. White label upgrade and free SSL. The white label upgrade is really critical for me. It might not be important for everybody, but to me, I think it's really important to send when I'm sending out. Again, when I'm sending out reporting, let's just say I was sending a report to them, to be able to show it with my domain, I think is super valuable. And more importantly, when they click on it, they won't see this actual thing. They'll, well, let's show you. They should be seeing a report that looks similar to this. So maybe I'm doing that wrong. So let's try incognito window. Yeah, so they're gonna see with an email and phone number here that should allow them to see, and then I've got my chat button. So if they have any questions, they can submit their information to me, and we go from there. So I think that's super valuable. Done for you LinkedIn outreach, message templates. So basically all the training that comes in it is part of this. But I think really what's been impressive is as I go through and I look at all this training and all the weekly calls, is how much this tool has actually changed. I think they started this back in like November. Here we are in February, so in a couple months, it's been a pretty drastic changeover of what the tool's capabilities are and the way they customize things. So I think that what you'll find is as you continue to go, that they're going to have more and more updates that occur, and there is in the section, and I forget where it is, quite frankly, and it might be in the help docs. Actually, it might be the roadmap. So let's go back and see. Yeah, so what they're doing is kind of showing what the planned integrations are, what's in progress, and what's actually gone live. And it's really you'll see that there's a lot of smart people asking a lot of questions about how to make this tool better, and it seems like they're doing a really good job of making those updates. So again, what I recommend is you give it a free try. Try it out for 7 days. Use the 750 credits, the 500 they give you, and the 250 I make sure that you get. Jump on a call if you want even more with them, and I highly recommend this. I've been super happy with the results so far for my clients and for prospecting purposes. Quite frankly, I've reached out to a number of different people in some deleted. I don't show you the dashboard here. I've deleted jobs that helped me to reach out to a lot of different people, and I've actually set up a couple appointments already to walk through these reviews. So hopefully this is a good, valuable review of PPC Ad Lab. If you have questions, concerns, comments, by all means, don't forget to hit a comment below. Like and subscribe if you like the types of reviews I'm doing. And again, take advantage of that free $250 or 250 credits. And let me know that you did, and I might have a little bonus for you for signing up using my link.